Ladies and gentlemen, in the last thrill-packed episode, we sold $54,000 worth of whatever. What's it called? Soybeans. yeah, that's the ticket. I am on my way over to our last planted field, and that is number 26 up here on the left corner. Thanks again. I knew as soon as I missed those fields that my first 2 episodes were going to be plagued with people going, hey, you got 3 fields, not 1. 4 fields, not 1. Yeah, I know. I figured it out, obviously. But that happens sometimes. Sometimes if I don't figure something out right away, people are like, hey, you missed out on fill in the blank. I would not have found the water if somebody hadn't said something, so thank you so much. And I would not have found the fields if I hadn't just figured that out myself. I don't know, because I looked at the map, but the numbers are clearly green. I don't know why I didn't see them, but I just didn't. So I've got no excuse other than why do I keep jumping into 5 minutes instead of 1 minute? I'm still trying to figure that one out. I'm hitting something somewhere that's making it jump into the faster time, but I don't know what. Because I'm not touching my number keys, and I'm not touching anything. I'm just touching my steering wheel and my joystick. I'm not doing any keys. So, I don't know. All right, so if we look at number 9, maybe that's it. Maybe I hit number 8 when I fat fingered number 9. Whoa, this is it. All right. There she is. I think that's wheat. And the harvester should be able to pull the header now. All right, shut that off. Shut the beacons off, and let's go ahead and find our harvester. We're going to close him up. Oh. Nope, I want to shut this off. Close it up. And we're going to unfold this. Quit fussing, John. Yeah. All right. What happened? Is my pipe out? Okay. That looked funny. No. Wait, no. What are you doing? That was funny. It's weird that you could do that. I don't think on the other harvesters you can fold it until the pipe is away. So they forgot to put that bypass on there.
Daddy.
What? What's the matter, kid? I think Chubba's using the iPad. Oh, this might not. Orion's using it? Okay, well, sorry. Nope, I guess this is not IBM compatible. So we're going to run the harvester down.
Tell me why not to let me have it.
You want Ryan to let you have it?
So I can play now.
So you can play Om Nom? Om Nom Nom.
Which is basically saying he wants to play cut the rope.
Cut the rope, I know.
He wants to play
Alright, so we're going to head over there. I'll be right back. One thing I am noticing as I'm driving down the road here is that my harvester has not used any gas. So I wonder if the gas gauge is broken. I don't really care that much, but because the harvester is rarely, it takes them like months to run out of gas. I mean, I do fill my harvesters up, but it's pretty rare. There's no gas gauge, so well, what are you gonna do? All right, I'll be back. Yeah, we've arrived at Walmart in our harvester. See if I can get in this gate here. Had a little trouble getting out of the other one. It's kind of a tight turn. This Walmart's the only Walmart I've ever been to without a parking lot. It's kind of missing a parking lot there. Let's see, so we're going to get over here. Oh, and my phone is ringing again. It's from Chicago, just skip it. It's junk. Back up here. And shut this off, and we will continue momentarily. We have exactly 3:43 minutes recorded. Actually, it might be different because I record more than I act. Sometimes I forget to press the clock. All right, so we are bringing our MacDon header down here for our John Deere harvester. Get it into place here. Your name is John Deere.
Hey!
Alright, so I'm going to... This one actually needs to go back to the farm to do the scooping work that I left on the field, but we'll park it here for now. Get this other guy, because I still need to finish clearing the field, so... We'll get our harvester functioning. So that was a good crop, good take home. And once more, I think we'll put some food into the food maker. We're not going to have like 50 million pigs at first. So it's not a big deal if we only have a couple days worth of food. It probably will last us a little bit. But this is a little easier. And the bottom line is we still can't make pig food, though maybe we should. Let me think about this. I'm always so confused. I need to figure that stuff out. Before I sell this, I'm going to figure out what's going on. So we need to unfold this. We need to fold the header, right? There we go. And then we're going to put the tractor to work. The tractor. The harvester. Arthur, come on. And this should still be leaving a stream. Nope, it's not. He shut it off and didn't change it back. There we go. All right. Hire das Werke. Das Werke. All right, harvester, you have fun. See you later. So we're going to warp back to the farm and continue stripping the field of its straw. I'm your daddy, John. Who's your daddy? I love you too, John. I love you very much. I love you. I'm the bus daughter. I'm the bust. I'm busted. What? I will be your dad forever. That's right. Forever and ever and ever. Not really. Hallelujah. The dad of dads. You know what I could do? Well, let me think about this. We might have to do some illegal road things. But you know what I'm going to do? This thing is taking forever. And we're always going to be using this thing for everything. So let's get a larger collection wagon. We'll trade this guy in and get a bigger one. It's so funny how long it takes to get stuff done on the farm. It's like it seems like it'll go quick, and then like 2 years later, you're still doing the same thing. But these back and forth trips are just killing us.
John, I'm your... Give me a cookie. I need a cookie. John, give me a cookie.
John, your brother needs a cookie. Go get it. By the way, I did see a tractor the other day with dualies on, traveling down one of our back roads. It was on a normal road though, like a pavement road. So it's not never that you see them with these wheels. It's not usual though. It's not something you see every day. And I'll try to stick to the rivers and valleys here, but then we will have to get on the main road here in a minute. I mean, if the harvester goes on the road, this can kind of sort of go on the road. I think in Europe it's illegal actually. But in America, you do occasionally see it. It's not very often, though. But Napa know-how. Napa. This tractor's pretty dirty. Looks great. Oh, look, there's our workers. There's the other tractors. There's the weapons. It's weapon? It still sounds like you're saying weapon. What? No, don't tell Dad shut up. That's not appropriate. You could say, be quiet.
Be quiet, Daddy.
Are you Mr. Weapon? So, there we go. All right, so let's see what we got here for choices. The loading wagon, especially when you have the mixers, is a very integral part of your farm. I don't necessarily want to get so big. Let's see, we got this one holds 34, this one holds 42, 50. I mean, we're talking a lot of money. But we have a lot of money to work with, and I don't really need to buy much else. Plus, we have the loan that we're going to take out for animals once we have them fed. So, should we get the big one? Man, what's the horsepower? 220. That's too much. I think we're going to go with the Lely. It's such a minuscule... Maybe we will do this. Yep, we're doing this. We're doing the big one. But we're going to have to use our heavier tractor to pull it, probably. We'll see how this does, but this tractor is just at the horsepower rating for that. So... But I think in the long run, it's going to save us a lot of time because we don't have to keep going back and forth. Look at this dirty. I love the way this thing looks great dirty. Oh my gosh, they did a great job with the dirt textures. It looks nasty. Yeah, this thing can pull this. There we go. It just may not be able to pull it at full speed.
Sorry.
What?
Bring you to mommy.
Bring you to mommy's? Mommy's going to pick you up. You guys are going over there for 2 days. You're going there from today to Thursday. Then you'll be. Will you be happy then, John? Yes. I mean, this is a big tractor. I really like this tractor. I think this is probably, even though it's not like super well done, it's probably my favorite tractor out of all of the ones that I've downloaded. It's like that. It's got that old vintage style, but it's big enough that it can actually do some serious work around the farm. Then it looks really good with double wheels. And that's what's important, right? I'll pick up speed here. There's our farm over there. Straltman. So this thing's about 60% larger than the other one. What are you going to do? What you going to do? I'm lonely. Slide over here and give me a moment. It makes sense. Seth, will you give me some ice water, bubs? Thanks. He's like, nope. Not going to do it. Do it yourself. What are you going to do? Let's try this bad boy out. Bad lel, what you gonna do? Now Lily won't listen to his dad. He's a bad little Lily. Actually, you're a good Lily. You make me happy. Yeah, we definitely aren't pulling it. No, 12 was the speed I was collecting at before. So this tractor is just at the horsepower requirements, but I think the size, it's so freaking big compared to like some of these 200 horsepower European tractors that it's doing just fine. Like, it's got the weight to pull it. It's not necessarily it's like the old Fendt. There was a Fendt that they used to have, like a 712 or something like that. That was like a vintage one, and it was so much bigger than the modern 712. Just size-wise, they made it a huge honking tractor. It's all cast iron. Weighs like 1,000,000 pounds. It's that weight that allows you to pull so much, though. It's cool. It's a cool collection wagon. Might as well get the biggest available, right? And really, that equates to saving time, you know? There's our pile of grain right there. Oops. Right there. Off the port bow. Hark! I see grain off the port bow. Boop, boop. boop of wheat there, or straw. Straw wheat. Wheat straw. 80% full. Helper I. Alright, we'll run down and sell this load, and then we'll come back and unload Helper I. Alrighty. Yeah, so that looks pretty cool. That's the Strautmann Tiers Vitesse 5201. 50,000 capacity CFS D0. I have no idea what those 5201 do. Is that what they're getting at, or is it like literally like D0? Booked it. What? Whoops. Oh, my ex-wife just made a sale. Like I told you guys, she still works for me. She still does business stuff. So she just booked a real estate shoot for for a referral that we got, which is great for her too, because she gets some money and she needs money, and it's like I said, she needs money for the kids and stuff. So when she has them, so I'm glad to hear that she's doing it. And now I get most of the money, but she still earns a good 20% off the sale. So she'll be making about $80-90 for doing the emails and talking on the phone, which is cool. We need more of that. I keep trying to encourage her to do it because she, obviously she can do it from her home. She doesn't have to go out. She can just sit on the phone and make the calls. And if she gets the bookings, then we both do well, And it was something I could never get her to do as my wife, but now that she's my ex-wife and she needs money, she'll do it. It's horrible to laugh about it, but oh man, you can see this price is really, really nosediving. So we're going to pause right here. I'm going to tab over to our helper. Hopefully I can catch him on the downswing and he doesn't fill up while he's going the wrong way. Otherwise I have to unhire the worker and turn everything around. Ooh, I almost hit that. There we go. I don't know why I parked in there, but oh, he's full. Dang it. It worked out just wrong. And we're not going to get much money from this load, so I think we'll probably not. I don't know. Well, like I said, we're going to fill up the pig feed machine first, and then we'll go from there. So let's get this guy unhired. You are fired for just a moment. Will this swing around here like that? Oh, I did really catch it. Whoa. Come on, go forward. Oops. See the color differences in these? With the mods, you never have consistent color. I think this harvester actually is a little bit closer to the actual color than the tractor is. But they both look good. It's just when you see them right next to each other, it's pretty funny. Like they're off just a shade. I think to me, the tractor has a little bit too much blue in the green, and the harvester is like the right. It has enough yellow in the green that it looks right. It's tinted a little more yellowy, but they both look good. That's one of the things that would be nice about having them sponsor the game, because then they would be real meticulous about which color they use, and they know exactly what color they want on the screen to show up, and so we'd have the correct colors for these tractors. And John Deere green would be an official color that's in the game. Then modders could go crazy and use it for their special edition John Deere tractors, and the benefits are endless. Come on, John Deere, get with it. Whoops. There goes the headlights. Get into the game, John Deere. Seriously, we want you. We would love to have you here. We want you to play with us. We want you to be part of our huge farm sim community. And it just benefits you, man. No one else. All right, shut this guy off. Yeah, it's a pretty small field. Well, was that guy running?
John Deere loves John Deere.
Do you love John Deere, John?
Because they both have a John in it.
Because they both have a John in it? And where am I? All right. All right, so I'm going to continue doing this. I'll catch up with you when something else exciting happens. We will be back in a little bit. All right, I've reached the bottom of the harvest income for the wheat. It stayed at $2,421 for the last 3 dumps. I've got 1 strip left, so what we're going to do is we're going to get this tractor cleaned off and put away for now. And the other stuff brought back from our harvest. And we're going to mess around a little bit. Oh, I need to collect the straw up there, but no rush. We're going to get these fields cleaned and everything. That's going to happen. But the Strautman needs to go collect that last line. We'll do that and then finish those other fields. But this tractor is done because he's not going to go. I'm really trying to avoid taking this one out. I'm trying to avoid taking this one out on the road, as obviously with the dualies it's not road legal. So keeping with the spirit of making this a little bit as realistic as possible. You probably wouldn't pressure spray your engine while it was running either, but this thing's getting pretty clean as an old tractor looks. I don't mind this tractor dirty. It looks really good, actually. I'm impressed with how good it looks. Usually the mod tractors are a little bit dumpy looking when they get dirty, but this one actually looks really nice. It looks like a tractor should when it gets dirty. Let's go ahead and pull it into the garage. We're going to save that tractor garage for Big Bud. I'm excited about Big Bud, obviously. Obviously. So we're just going to park this guy in here for now. And actually, we can hook him up to the next thing that he's going to be doing is running this thing. This is really our heavy fieldwork tractor with those dualies, so he's going to be running the seeder and the cultivator / plow. That's what he's designed to do. So let's go ahead and leave that there. And we're going to tab over to our harvester, which is full. Oh, perfect. We'll put the pipe out, and we're going to grab the other tractor. We need the 7R. 310. Our 7 series. The 7 from heaven. Now this tractor doesn't look like it's getting dirty, so that might be one of the things with the mod. The wheels get dirty, but the tractor itself, I can't remember if I cleaned this off or not. Maybe I cleaned it. I don't remember. I kind of thought I remember it getting dirt up on the skirts and stuff like that, so I don't see that now, but anyway. So you can see that we made a pretty good profit even from we're back up over $100,000 thanks to our straw. And we're going to let this fill up. This is going to get run down to the cow farm, and we're going to finish, or the pig farm. We're going to finish loading up that the piggery, just to see what happens with that. But first we're going to take the harvester home. So he needs to fold up. Nope, I need to fold this up. There we go. And the pipe needs to go away. It's your turn for shotgun, Seth.
No, it's actually right. No, it's actually not.
No fighting. Uh-oh, here we go. Here comes the fight. Lower that and drop it off. There we go.
Oh, no, I just remembered going to the drink Sunday.
Yeah. What's the big deal, dude? Alright, so let's take this guy back to the farm. Now, I am probably going to get, I don't know if course play. I'm going to see if I'm probably going to load Follow Me. I don't think I have the Follow Me mod yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to load it. So, actually, I might just do that now because I want to be able to convoy these guys back home, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we do it. It'd be pretty cool. So I will be right back. All right, I think I've got the Follow Me mod in. So we're gonna set up our what do you call it, our convoy here. I think you do it this way. I think it's Control F,
Like a little sunshine.
right? Or right Control F. Distance 30, 10. There we go. We're gonna do. Let's put it back a little bit. 15. Okay. And then we're gonna get into this guy and start him up and get his little header going. So this is our tow tractor for right now, though eventually I'll use the pickup to tow this thing around, and this guy can stay back on the farm and do, like, I'll probably use this tractor to, like, get this straw. There's no reason to use the 7R. This has got enough horsepower to do it, so. Same thing, Control F. Put it 15 feet away. Is that too close? That's too close. 25. They're touching butts. Don't touch your shovel in my butt. All right, here we go. They kind of copy everything you do, so they should at least. The last tractor is not, though. All right, here we go. And the convoy begins. The slow road home. I think if I stay here, they probably should go right in the middle. There we go. Good. So we have a convoy of John Deere tractors costing me thousands of dollars to get back to the farm. Maybe? That's, yeah, it is charging me, but it's slow. Oh, look at his hazards did come on. That's cool. I need to stay better on the road. These guys are going to follow me off the road, and that's not good. Yeah, we got a long route. But this will save time going back and forth between fields. But it is going to make them go over to the middle. So cool. I love it. You like that, Soup? You said sure. Look, isn't that cool? Like they're all falling behind. What'd you say? Yeah, follow me is pretty cool.
I did look and don't be like, you look.
No, I saw you look.
So please God, let's work. No!
Gotta go to the middle of the road here on the bridge. What happened, Soup? So we really didn't use any gas. It seems like I am burning it now because it had 1234 to start with, but now it's got 1233. So I think as I drive it, it uses up gas, but when you hire the worker, it's not using any gas, which I don't know. It kind of sucks, but make sure to take the turns wide so that last tractor doesn't get hung up. Is he going to make it? He made it. Perfect. That's sweet. There's a screenshot for you. Maybe one of the next episodes will have that as the main screenshot. Put this map away and do it again. It's hard to get it without those light posts in it. Somebody made a comment. They're like, "What is Big Hoss afraid of the dark?" Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good one. All right, I'll see you back at the farm. All right, so it's equipment put away time. We're arriving at home. I'm going to swing wide here so that header doesn't get stuck. And we're just going to pull right into the main farm here. Make sure that guy with the header doesn't get tangled up. Nope, he's doing good. Perfect. A little parade of John Deeres here coming up to the farm. And we're going to pull in right here. All right, so we need to hop into each tractor and fire the, let's see. She's done. And there's probably a command to stop all, but I don't remember what it is. Control left, Control Shift right F. All right, so these guys are going to get washed and put away. So, like I said, like it's not perfect. Like you get close up and you can see, oh, all right, textures are a little bit low res. But you know what? Overall, I've been pretty happy with this harvester. And since I usually hire a worker, it's not like I'm sitting in there anyway. I do like the fact that at least it's shiny textures. I think this is probably brought over from the 2015 version of the game. Put this guy, let's see. Where should we go with this? I think this is probably just going to go in here. But, you know, maybe it could share the barn with our whatever is coming in the future. And we'll put the header in here with it. Awesome. Plenty of room in here, right? This is cool too. You got lights. I haven't tried the light switches yet. Okay, it's a little bit of a tall barn. Nope, they don't work. I feel like a toddler. Okay, so no light switches. All right, so we're going to get to the next tractor. We're going to hop in here. This guy's going to get cleaned up. Actually, we're going to pull him over here. He's not getting cleaned yet because we're going to stop right here for a sec. This one's next because this one's just going away for now. But we'll clean all of this stuff off. Make that work. There we go. So this tractor is probably going to get a lot of abuse. I would have a feeling that this thing's going to get used more than some of the other tractors that we have on the farm. Simply because it's got like that mid-horsepower range. And the MacDon is still pretty clean because we only used it for like 1.5 fields or less. So it's all cleaned up. All right, let's put this away. I was not able to get this to hook to the harvester. That was a little bit disappointing, but it's not the end of the world. Let's put this right next to the harvester here. Drop that off, and then this trailer is going out into the field. We're going to pick up the remainder of the oats that I missed. So we'll pull that out here for now. He'll just sit. We'll come back to him in a minute. This guy is going to run over to the pig farm. And we're going to dump this stuff into the trough. So I'll be right back. And I think this probably will take a vast majority of our pig food or of our straw. It's like, look at that. Like the whole thing. That's crazy. Let's take a look at our mix here. We have only a 50% with 36,000 units. But I think that's probably enough for our pigs, and we need to run over and we're gonna grab the rest of the sunflower seeds. We'll do that with the smaller trailer and gig. We'll get a different gig for that because this thing's oversized it's hard to maneuver this one in here, and I just don't have that much product in there. So we're gonna try to see how much of that stuff we can get in here. I know the pigs won't take the rye. They only take wheat or barley. So anyway, I'll be right back. All right, so this tractor is ready up to be put away along with its trailer, and we'll get the workhorse tractor, which is our little 42, 55, 46. I don't remember which one it is. All right. This is going to go right here. This guy's going to go away for the night, or till we need him again. We'll probably be going back out again today at some point, but I love that. I love the way the tires lean. It's great. Watch the tires smoosh. It's just great. So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. This thing's going to be used for our mowing and rowing too. That's right. I forgot about that. All right, so that's set. So let's go ahead and hop over here to this guy. And I'm going to start shuffling food up to the pigs. We'll get that taken care of first so that we have some food in the make. The downside is, once again, I don't have... I really don't have any sugar beets or potatoes to feed to Das Piggies. So we're kind of... yeah, Das Pigs. We're kind of stuck until the next harvest, which will be tomorrow. I mean, it's not like the end of the world, but I will plant one of the fields with. I'm going to rent a sugar beet, a sugar beet planter, and plant one of the fields with. Actually, no. You know what? Duh. Oh wait, no, we don't have any in here. That's right. My hope was that we had some in storage, but we don't. We've got barley. We've got canola, sunflower, soybeans, corn. Oddly, the pig feeder doesn't mix corn in there, does it? Or does it? But we don't have any sugar beets. We're going to load the corn in. Because their food is primarily corn. I'm surprised I just must be missing it. And I don't think it can take any substitutes other than corn. I think it has to be corn, but we'll see when we pull up there. I'm going to head up there. I'll see you in a second. Okay, this machine mixes in corn and or soybean. So that's kind of cool that we can substitute soybean in instead of just corn. Because I have some soybeans I can put in here now in the hamper or whatever. Not the hamper. In the silo. In our storage. But I don't have any sugar beet potatoes, so that's the one place that we fall short. Now, interestingly, does this take sunflower? Weird. Like in the game, you have to give them canola, so maybe we have to give them canola separately. Like this gets them everything but I don't. Or maybe this makes power food. Let's see what it says on the board again. Power food, mixed food. No, so it says power food. Okay, well, that's it. So it's empty right now, and there's not enough material. What do we got? Hang on, we have 13% of our protein grain. Okay, so I guess it's weird. Okay. Well, whatever. I'm going to continue filling this up, but when I get done, we'll do an end cap here because we're a little bit over half an hour. So I will be back in a minute. We are just, oops, I pressed the wrong button. I am just selling off the two crops that I can't use for the pigs. That would be the sunflowers and the canola. I already sold the canola. Let's see, Wortman Grain has the best price right now, right? 15, yeah, no, 1661. Oh, that's the cheat sell point though, so I'm not going to do that. We'll go to Wortman and we'll get the normal price. I'm not going to cheat on this one. Wortman Grain. Oh, it's way down at the bottom. So we'll take a little ride, I guess. I need to go. That's a hard way to. It's hard to get there. It's not an easy place to get to, but it's down in the bottom. So I'll get there. So we'll see you in just a minute. Now, one of the things that I wanted to point out, I should probably just cut off the now. So now, one of the things I wanted to point out, his map does have forests on it. They're just not marked as forests. They're just big brown spots on the map. So you can see here to my right, I'm passing a forest. Actually, this might be the only one. But it's a pretty large, flat area, pretty easy to harvest if you want to do logging, if that's your thing. We may do a little bit here and there, but I'm not really planning on this to be a logging farm. Most of my farms, I don't do a ton of logging. It would be fun to get the smaller equipment, like to try out that, as you saw in my wood chipping tutorial, we played around with the little wood chipper and the small cutter, but you can cut it with even without that. So just trying to find the road here. There it is. There's Whitman Grain. There are roads, even though they're not really marked too well on the map. There are roads to all of the locations. So most of them are dirt roads. They're kind of bumpy dirt roads. They have the same exact bump over and over. But it's, believe me, I have not had the patience to put a map together, and I probably never will. I'll tell you what, guys. If I get to the point where my channel is so popular that all I'm doing is just playing video games for a living, I will absolutely 100% make my own map. I'll spend the time and make a map. But until then, I just don't have time to do all of it. So I got to raise my kids. I got to keep my house clean, which I have not been doing a good job of lately. So let's go ahead and finish this episode up. We're going to dump this in here and take a look and see where we're at financially at the end of the episode. I think we've done really well for ourselves, considering I dumped a lot of crop into the pig food. There's $20,000. We're at $150,000. So we're going to start another set of crops here in the next day or so. But we're gonna fill up that machine with silage and grass. And then any extra silage left over, we'll go ahead and shovel it in and sell. So to the biogas plant or whatever. Probably the BGA would be the way to go. We'll take the bigger trailer and just use this tractor and spend some time shoveling. We'll work for it. And unlike the old version of the game, I don't feel like, silage, we used to look at it like cheating. I think that the wrapped bales still kind of could be considered cheating because there's no market on them. They stay at $1,000, though I will say this, that used to be $3,000 a bale. It's in this version of the game, it's $1,000 a bale for silage, but it's still it doesn't fluctuate with the market. So however, the silage sold at the biogas plant, the prices do fluctuate. So it ends up being about the same as any other crop. So we'll just make it a crop, and it's a little more valuable than some of them, but it's definitely not what it used to be as far as like, oh, I'm just going to make $1 billion doing silage. We can't do that anymore. So we're going to just go ahead and do it and have fun and just do all kinds of different stuff on this farm to make money. Once again, we're playing on normal, so it shouldn't be too hard to get some decent money going. What I would like to do is I'd like to have some animals here soon, and then also have enough money left over to buy a big bud. So when that comes out, so we can put it on the farm, we're probably going to have to, I would imagine, I think it's more than just the 2 tractors. I think it's also going to come with some field working equipment, because Big Bud obviously has very customized, huge cultivators and plows and stuff like that. Like they have rippers and all kinds of equipment, giant seeders that are not in the game yet. So I'm imagining that it's going to include some of that stuff. I don't know for sure. They're not really clear on the details. Those will probably come out a couple weeks before the game, or before the DLC hits. It's still about 2 months away right now. We're in the first week of March, I'm sorry. And it's going to be released, the current release date is April 30th. So Big Bud is coming on April 30th, and we'll be able to add that to our farm. Hopefully we'll have enough money. I was thinking in 2 months' time we should have enough saved up to add it in. I picked the wrong road, but okay, we're here anyway. So let's see how it goes. Well, I'm excited. This will be fun. Big Bud's going to fit in nice here for the fields. He'll be our main field working tractor, and then I'll probably keep this as the front loader. But we'll get rid of one of the John Deere tractors. They're not worth very much. We might even just hold on to them, because these things are only probably worth about $15,000 when you go to sell them. So what happened to the Deere brand name recognition? I thought that these things, held their value forever. All right, guys, I've talked enough. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you on Small Town USA on John Deere Farm. Have a great night, and I will see you next time.